is Squiglet. I love to draw a dog, a cat, a mouse, and a whole lot more. So grab your Squiggle Pads and Squiggle Sticks and draw along with me. It's fun when you get squiggling. Squiggling! Hello, everyone. Squiglet here. Oh, can you hear that? It sounds like someone walking. I know a girl who wears a very special pair of shoes that sound just like that. Glass slippers. Can you guess who it is? It's Cinderella. Shall we squiggle her? What sort of line could we use? Let's have a look. It's a bumpy line. Have you got your Squiggle Pads and Squiggle Sticks ready? Now it's time to get squiggling. Let's start with Cinderella's hair. We'll need some bumpy lines for that. Bumpy lines are great. Squiggle one with me. Ready? Bump, bump, bump. What's yours like? Bump, bump, bump. Now her head. We'll need a round line for that. Round and round. Then 2 eyes. 1, 2. A little curved line for her nose. And a big one for her smiley mouth. 2 ears. 1, 2. And let's use our bumpy line again to give Cinderella some bunches. That's 1. And bump, bump, bump. That's 2. Some straight lines for Cinderella's body. Down, across, and up. Then 2 arms with wiggly fingers. One, 2. And 2 feet wearing pretty glass slippers. And what about an apron? A straight line across her middle, with a curved line for the apron shape, then a bumpy line for the lace around the edge. And there's Cinderella. Shall we meet her? Say the magic words with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make our squiggles come alive. Hello, Cinderella. I'm Squiglet. Those are lovely glass slippers you're wearing.
Thank you, Squiglet. I've got my own shoe shop called the Glass Slipper. It's full of dancing shoes. Every dancing shoe you can think of.
You must always be out dancing in your glass slippers.
No, they're pretty, but not very comfy for dancing. Can you believe I've never been invited to a dance?
Oh, dear. Wouldn't you like to go to one?
Oh, I'd love to. My sisters are always being invited to dances. They get their dancing shoes from my shop. I have racks full of beautiful shoes. Oops, I better get back there. I might have a customer waiting.
Shall we squiggle Cinderella's shop for her? We can start with a shoe rack, the place where she shows off her shoes. Have you got your Squiggle Pads and Squiggle Sticks ready? Let's get squiggling. We'll start with the top of the shoe rack. We'll need a bumpy line again for that. Ready? Bump, 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 bump. Then another bumpy line underneath. Bump, 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 bump. Those are the racks. Now we need some straight lines underneath. Down, across, and up. And what about a pair of shoes? We'll use a round line to make the outside. 1, 2. Then a curved line across. Another for the back. And an extra curve on top. And there's our shoe rack. Why don't you colour yours in while I squiggle the rest of Cinderella's shop?
Yes, this is my shop, all right. The glass slipper.
And here's a customer.
Hello. I need some fancy shoes to wear to a party. There's going to be lots of dancing.
What about these?
Oh, yes, they're lovely.
Let's see.
They look good on you. And they're perfect for dancing. I wish I was going dancing too.
Yes, these shoes are wonderful. Thank you. Here's an invitation to my garden party tonight. I hope you can come.
An invitation to a party with lots of dancing? Now I can wear a pair of my very own dancing shoes.
I wonder who that man was.
Squiglet! The invitation says it's the prince's garden party. So he must have been the prince. But what am I going to wear?
Don't worry, we can squiggle something for you.
Oh, wonderful! I'd like a dress that twirly whirls when I dance.
OK, have you got your squiggle pads and Squiggle Sticks ready? Let's get squiggling! We can use our bumpy line again to squiggle the twirly-whirly ruffles on Cinderella's dress. Ready? Go down, then bump, 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 bump across, then back up again. Another bumpy line for one sleeve. A straight line across, and another bumpy line for the other sleeve. Let's put some more bumpy lines on the bottom of the dress. And some more to make it really twirly-whirly. I'm colouring my dress in purple. What colour are you going to make yours? Finished! One beautiful twirly-whirly dress.
Thanks, everyone. Now all I need is a pair of dancing shoes to go with it. These are pretty, but they're not the right colour. Oh, and these are too big. I just can't find the perfect pair.
Don't you have any more shoes anywhere?
Oh, yes, downstairs in the storeroom. Let's have a look.
Come on, let's go too.
There isn't much down here. Oh, hello, little mouse.
I think he's trying to tell you something, Cinderella.
Are you leading me to this lonely shoebox, little mouse? Oh, a pair of beautiful dancing shoes. And they're just the same colour as my dress. And they fit. Now I can go to the prince's garden party. Hooray!
Let's all go to the party.
Isn't it pretty here, Squiglet?
Yes, the palace garden is lovely.
It's the prince.
Hello, Cinderella. I'm so glad you could come. Would you like to dance?
At last! I'm really going to get to dance. And with a prince, too.
Oh dear, is that rain?
Yes. And now look! My pretty shoes are getting all dirty in a muddy puddle. Oh.
Don't worry, Cinderella. There must be something we can do. Let's see if we can get a clue from the Squiggle Pad. Can you spot a way that Cinderella can keep her feet dry and dance in the rain? Look, it's raining. There are lots of puddles, but Florence and Lily May don't mind. They're wearing Wellington boots, so they can have lots of fun, splish, splashing and dancing in the water, while their feet stay warm and dry. Did you spot a way that Cinderella could dance in the rain?
In a pair of Wellington boots. But I don't have any wellies in my shop.
Don't worry, Cinderella. We can squiggle you some. Have you got your Squiggle Pads and Squiggle Sticks ready? Let's get squiggling. We'll need another bumpy line for the sole of the boots. Ready? Bump, 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 bump. Now for the rest of the boot. A straight line across the bottom. Then a curved line for the toe. Then straight up, across, and down the other side. Let's add a flower pattern. A round line for the middle, then another bumpy line around the outside for the petals. There's one Wellington boot. Why don't you colour yours in while I squiggle the other one?
Oh, yes! They're pretty and comfy. And waterproof too. Thanks, everyone.
I had just the same idea. Do you like my royal Wellingtons?
They're lovely. And just right for doing a splashy dance. Come on, let's do the splashy dance together.
Oh!
Cinderella's dancing at last. And that splashy dance looks so much fun. Why don't you join in with our song? Let's put on our tap shoes, tippy-tappy tap shoes. Let's put on our tap shoes, put them on and try out the moves. Tap, 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 tap. Let's put on our ballet shoes, tippy-toesy ballet shoes. Let's put on our ballet shoes, put them on and try out the moves. Tiptoe, 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 tip. Let's put on our Wellington boots, splishy, splashy Wellington boots. Let's put on our Wellington boots, put them on and try out the moves. Splish, splash, splosh, splosh, splish, splash, splosh. Splish, splash, splosh, splosh, put them on and try out the moves. Splash! Dancing is fun! Thanks for all your squiggles. It's time to go now, but come back to get squiggling soon. Keep on squiggling! Bye!